Must watch. Save this much each month to become rich. How much money should I be saving each month is one of the biggest unresolved problems of all time. And while you may think it would be simple to figure out, the truth is that getting the appropriate answer is anything but simple. This is because few people just save it all and have a realistic solution, or those that do know the solution will only share it with you if you join their $1,000 masterclass. Quite frankly, none of those answers will help you. Luckily, you stumble upon this video and will get your answers for free. Hi, this is the Financial Fortune, and in this video, we are going to answer your question about how much money should you save each month. Please don't forget to leave a like, click the subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell to be notified whenever we release new videos. The answer to the question of how much money you are supposed to set aside each month is that it depends. Let me explain why before you become angry at me. You see, your goals determine just how much you should save. Most financial goals may be divided into three groups: short-term goals lasting less than a year, medium-term goals lasting between a year and 5 years, and long-term goals lasting 5 years or more. But I will add another group, the extreme long-term goals. Usually, the extreme long-term goal is getting rich. Of course, getting rich doesn't happen overnight. It may take years or decades before you can achieve it. One would expect that saving money in order to grow wealthy would include saving most of your income, while saving 80% or 90% of your monthly salary will undoubtedly speed up the process of becoming rich. The truth is that you could save far less than this amount and still meet your financial objectives. Therefore, how much should you put aside? 20% of your monthly salary should be set aside based on the common rule of saving. Why not 15 or 25% instead? You could be asking. We save so that eventually we won't need to work because for the most of us, that day won't come for many years. This should be everyone's objective, providing you can start early, and certainly if you were able to save a bigger percentage of your salary, then you can get rich sooner with the ultimate goal, early retirement. This idea boils down to the 4% retirement rule, which indicates that you can live off your savings if you can accumulate 25 times your yearly living expenses. You can see that simply setting aside 20% of your income, it will take you slightly over 40 years to accumulate 25 times your yearly income. This means that if a 30-year-old were to start saving today, assuming no existing savings, they would reach their goal by the age of 71. Simply said, it will take too much time for your money to increase to the point where you can survive just on interest. It's true that many people nowadays cannot afford to set aside 20% of their monthly payments each month. It can be a result of their bad spending habits or their intense efforts to pay off their substantial college debt. If this describes you, don't worry. It is preferable to save anything than nothing. One suggestion is to start small for those who are just beginning their savings endeavor. Save about 1% a month. When it becomes feasible, increase it to 2% and increase the savings target up each month until you reach 20%. Unless you can save an absurdly high percentage of your monthly salary, it will take you years to create a large fortune. As a result, it is important to make a budget and apply the 50-30-20 method, which is found to be very effective. If this method is new to you, it involves dividing your monthly income into the following three categories. 50% is set aside for living expenses such as rent, utilities, and groceries. The next 30% is allocated for entertainment costs such as going out to eat or seeing a movie. And the final 20% is intended to go directly into your savings account. While you should set aside 20% of your monthly salary, this does not mean that you should save that money in the conventional way. The majority of people commit the error of saving money and allowing it to waste away in their checking or savings account. Even if you have $50,000 in savings, the average savings account only pays 0.09% interest yearly, meaning that you would only make a pitiful $45 in interest. I can assure you that earning $45 a year will not make you wealthy. As I have already stated, you must save 20% of your income each month and generate an average yearly return of 5% in order to become wealthy. This will need you to use the power of an investment. It will take several decades to complete the process of money creation. Therefore, you must make things as straightforward as you can. There are three ways to achieve financial freedom for those who want to, and there are always those who do. You can first achieve your savings goal by lowering it. $1,000 can be saved far faster than $1,000,000. As I previously stated, the amount you save directly relates to the total amount you hope you can accumulate over time. Lowering your savings goal, however, entails decreasing the worth of your potential fortune. The next two tips will assist you to quicken your savings effort while maintaining your commitment to becoming wealthy. Increasing your monthly saving percentage is the second technique to accelerate your path to millionaire status. As you can see, saving 20% of your monthly salary over 41 years will enable you to accumulate 25 times your annual living expenditures. However, the amount of time it will take to save a fortune lowers as their savings rate increases. Saving 50% of your monthly salary will enable you to meet your savings goal in just 26 years, while saving 75% will put you in the top 1% of earners in just 21 years. For the majority of people, these savings numbers surely appear absurdly excessive. Yes, very few people can successfully save a huge percentage of their income. You may be thinking to yourself, 20% is a stretch or 75% seems unrealistic. People who are frugal high earners or those whose expenses are much lower than the ordinary person, such as someone who lives with their parents, are typically the ones who reach this high level of savings percentage. Even yet, if building wealth is one of your top objectives, you should make an effort to save as much of your income as you can, because even a small percentage can reduce the number of years you have to save. Leveraging retirement savings and employer contribution is the last strategy to accelerate your route to wealth. The figures I previously provided are before tax money entering, anticipating that you will pay taxes on the money leaving. However, tax-sheltered retirement savings like 401 and IRAs improve that situation. You can get away with saving 20% of your net or after-tax income if you make use of these accounts. Most firms offer retirement account programs to their staff, so if yours does and you are eligible, you should definitely take advantage of it. When you get older, the money you put into Roth IRA will return to you tax-free. Because you won't have to pay taxes on your Roth withdrawals in retirement, the more you put in a Roth, the less you'll need to save overall. Being able to accomplish a 20% savings rate will be made easier by contributing to a 401k because most of them have an employer contribution element. In essence, up to a particular percentage of your pay, your employer makes a financial contribution to your retirement plan to supplement whatever funds you may have set aside yourself. You just need to contribute 15% of your income if your employer matches 5% of it, and if you contribute to a 401k, the money will be taken out of your salary before taxes. This indicates that you will save money after taxes for each dollar you deduct. You nearly doubled your savings rate by utilizing pre-tax deductions and your employer's match. And there you have it. I hope I've answered your questions or at least help you with them. If you have any other questions, you can comment them down below and we will try to answer them as soon as possible. This is the Financial Fortune, and thank you for watching.